Yes, guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel for some more Barca news. Let's react to Vitor Roque situation. New to the channel, please make sure you subscribe, keep smashing the like on this video, and I appreciate every single one of you. The love has been insane, and I cannot thank every single one of you enough for all the support. But let's make it clear because before I share my screen, I will be sharing my screen with some of Vitor Roque agent interview yesterday, which basically he this situation is getting very spicy. Basically, he put more fire on top of the fire. But if you do not understand why Vitor Roque doesn't play, is because you've got a slow brain. Xavi has made it clear plenty of times that he does not trust Vitor Roque. He does not count Vitor Roque because if he trusts Vitor Roque, if he counts on him, if your team are losing, giving you an example, last game to Girona 3-2, you're still bringing in Pedri, Rafinha instead of bringing a striker. You're losing 4-2, still 20 minutes to go, and you're bringing in Oriol Romeo and Ferran Torres over a player that has a lot of potential and a player that can change games and can score goals. What does that mean? That means that's clearly that the manager does not count on you, and Xavi has made it clear. Xavi has been asked multiple of times in a press conference about Vitor Roque. Xavi have said this plenty of times. We will have to wait until the end of the season to see what is the best for Barcelona and what is the best for Vitor Roque. Xavi has made it clear lots of times. I just do not understand why a lot of Barca fans keep saying, I do not understand why Vitor Roque does not play. Why Vitor Roque, why did we sign Vitor Roque? Right, we signed Vitor Roque because Gavi got injured and because of our financial problems, we could not sign another midfield. But because we had already signed Vitor Roque, we decided to bring him in orderly. Vitor Roque was never Xavi signing. Xavi did not want to bring him in January. That's another mistake that we have done. If you're not going to play the kids, why would you bring him? And one thing that I do not understand is why Xavi, according to multi reports, we're not there. We don't know if they talk or not, but according to multi reports, is that Xavi hasn't even gave Vitor Roque the reason why he's not having enough game time, right? Vitor Roque signed for Barca. He played around, I think so far around 300 minutes. He only started two games in La Liga, two away games. The first game against Celtic Vigo and the second game to Cadiz. That was the last game, if I'm not wrong, that Vitor Roque has played for Barcelona. Since then, we saw Barcelona struggle in the last four games, needed a striker, someone with this, Vitor Roque ability to change game, to break spaces, and Xavi just decided not to play him. That just make it clear that Xavi does not trust him. Xavi does not count on him. Yeah, at the start when Xavi wasn't playing Vitor Roque as much, I mean, he was coming on, 20 minutes, 10 minutes in here, there. I did understand because he's young, different culture, different league, he needs time to get used to. But when Xavi actually stopped basically playing him and playing Ferran Torres, even playing Marco Gui over Vitor Roque, I thought that is it. Clearly, Xavi doesn't count him. Xavi just does not trust Vitor Roque. And it's shame. It's shame because, like I've said plenty of times, I think Vitor Roque has a lot of potential. A player with this kind of ability, Vitor Roque is supposed to be one of you know the next biggest things in Brazil, the next biggest striker in Brazil. We are wasting his talent. We are damaging a kid who is still very young. He just turned into 19, and that's what I do not understand in terms of Xavi not communicate with the player, not giving the player the reason. like I said, this has come from the media. I'm talking what we hear from the media. Most of the times, the media just talks crap. But yeah, this is when you will not understand why Xavi is not even talking to the player. He's mentally affecting the player. Clearly, the player, we don't know, we don't watch the training, but clearly, he turns up to the training every day early, training hard, and still he's on a team, but he's still on a bench. When we've seen plenty of times this season, we need to sub Lewandowski off. We need to have two strikers. We are losing, we are drawing. We need another striker, and we know that Vitor Roque has that ability, like I've said, to score, to break spaces. But let's not forget, Vitor Roque played some games that he came on. He'd even play in his natural position. He was playing out of position. His start against Celtic Vigo, that was his first time he started for Barca. He played as a left winger, and he was subbed off straight at the beginning of the second half. Against Cadiz, yeah, he played, but yeah, the whole team wasn't really performing very well. It wasn't a great game, and he was subbed off as well. And I think since then he hasn't even made his debut in the Champions League. We was losing to PSG. We needed a goal. Vitor Roque was on the bench. He never played. So Xavi has made it clear. Xavi has made it clear it does not count on him. But let me just quickly share the screen in here. Obviously, with his agent, basically, like I said, things are getting spicy because I think some of the agents love this kind of things and situations to just come out and to throw, fire on top of the fire, like I said. But he said Xavi has never spoke to Vitor Roque, and I don't understand this situation. Like he also said that he doesn't understand why Vitor Roque doesn't play, but unless he has a slow brain, like I said, because if a manager does not count on you, that's it. And what a manager does not count on you, that's it. And Vitor Roque agent also said, let me try to see if I can bring in here. Um, Vitor Roque, sorry, let me try and get. Is it this one in here? No, no, sorry guys, this one in here. Basically, he says that the best thing for Vitor Roque is to stay at Barcelona. I do agree. Without financial situation, the best thing is, even if our financial situation was good, I still think best thing is to keep him. Like I said, he just come from a different league, different culture. He will need time, but he needs game time. You need time, but you need game time to get used to prove that you have the ability to play for Barcelona. And like I said, I believe he can be one of the best strikers in the world, and he can be our striker for many years. Lewandowski's getting old. Lewandowski probably have another year. I would say at least just another year left at a high level. But this season, we've seen plenty of times where Xavi wasn't subbing Lewandowski off. Xavi wasn't giving Vitor Roque a chance when Lewandowski wasn't performance. He played. He knew that Lewandowski was underperformance and playing injured lots of times. He had that back problem. I think it was a back problem since that World Cup, and he was still starring even in the Copa del Rey. He was starring Lewandowski pretty much every game. So this says everything. If you actually stop and think and look it back, you think, yeah, it's true. Because if a manager would count on you having Lewandowski on a performance and needed a goal, and you don't bring in the striker on, is because the manager doesn't trust you and the manager doesn't like you. Like I said, I'm not sure what's going to happen. Xavi keeps saying we're going to wait until the end of the season, see what is the best for both. But his agent basically saying best thing is to stay, and I believe is to stay. And he said that they will not accept a loan if Vitor Roque leaves Barca. He will leave on a transfer. He will leave. He will leave permanently. He will not just live on loan because, and I said, as I was saying, he will live on. If he lives on loan, this will damage him because sometimes there's players that it's good to go on loan, but this Vitor Roque should have gone on loan first before he came into Barcelona. When Barcelona signed Vitor Roque, we should have sent him on loan first, and then giving him a chance, not giving him a chance basically, and stop giving him a chance and try and thinking to send him on loan. This is not good for a player with disability. Like I said, Vitor Roque has a lot of potential. I was very excited, like lots of Barca fans was very excited when we signed Vitor Roque. We saw this kid in Brazil. We saw the games highlights. He looked so excited. He looked strong. He looked, he can't score goals. He can be, he looked like he can be that striker that we have been missing since, Suarez, prime Suarez, that striker, like I would say, yeah, Lewandowski first season was okay, first few months, but then, since that World Cup, he just hasn't been the same Lewandowski. Yeah, this season he turned up a few times, and I still think we need Lewandowski. Yeah, we need Lewandowski. I think Lewandowski can still be very important for us on and off the pitch, but he shouldn't be playing as much. He's not young anymore. He's not in his prime anymore. And Vitor Roque needs more game time. But will Xavi change his mind? I don't know. Will Xavi give him more chances? I don't know. All I know is that Xavi has made it clear that he does not want and he does not count on Vitor Roque. He just doesn't trust him, because if he trusts him, he would play him more. Because how many times we've seen this season? We need another striker. We need another striker, and Vitor and Xavi still not bringing Vitor Roque on. Why? But yeah, I think we should keep him and not send him on loan, giving him more chances, because I believe he has a lot of potential and he has the ability to play for Barca. And but clearly Xavi thinks that he doesn't suit Barca style of football or Xavi style of football, which is very poor style of football. But let's just wait and see what's going to happen, because, like I said, I've said this in plenty of my videos. This summer is going to be huge because our financial situation. If it change, hopefully we sign a few top players, and if it doesn't change, we don't even know what's going to happen with Vitor Roque. Will he go and do the pre-season? Xavi give him the chance in the pre-season, and maybe if he has a good pre-season, then Xavi will change his mind and start playing him more. This can go even way. This can work even way. But this is a situation which is not easy for a very young player. Like I said, leaving his country at a young age, having a dream to play for Barcelona, and being in this situation, this will damage him mentally. And this is where I am against Xavi with for some of his decisions, and for doing this, for basically he's destroying the player mentally. If he's true, if he's not talking to the player, if he's not giving the player the reason why he's not playing, right? Because we don't know. Let's be honest, deep down we don't know what's going on in the changing room, what's going on in their lives, what's going on between them, how many times Xavi talks to him or not. We don't know all this, but it's just the media seems to talk a lot of crap. But look, let's see what's going to happen. And yeah, I mean, I just thought I'd do this video giving my thoughts. I want you guys, if you made this far, please make sure you smash the like news channel, please make sure you subscribe. But I want you guys to drop your comment in the comment section, and I will read all of you, and I will reply to all of you. Please let me know, what is your thoughts on this. Do you understand that the reason why Xavi doesn't play Vitor Roque? Yes or no? I've made it clear. Xavi has made it clear. So should we keep 11 Vitor Roque? Should we send him on loan? Guys, just drop your comment, your thoughts on this, and I will, like I said, I will read and reply to you. Thank you very much as always. The love has been insane. Can't thanks you guys enough. And I will see you guys on the next video.